Hey guys, Steven here, and for today's video, a little bit shorter, just want to cover for anybody that hasn't signed up for the Subnautica Below Zero expansion and the early access here. You're not going to get the emails that are kind of keeping you up to date with a lot of this stuff. And yesterday they sent out an email just talking about their live stream. Click on the countdown here, it'll take you, and this is basically how long until the live stream is going to be shown, and you can watch on YouTube or on Twitch, right? And then it just gives a little bit of info here with that. One of the bigger things with this is available on January 30th, right? And I did a previous video talking about that, but that is for sure the date now, and it's only going to be 20 bucks, which is awesome, which was what the cost of Subnautica was when it was in early access. So bunch of links here that you can check with. I do recommend following their Twitter, just because they have other people that have been doing some beta testing with it as well, that have been posting stuff, and they've been sharing that, and you get a little snippet of a video or whatever it may be. And some people have actually posted YouTube videos where they've had access to it and they've got to play it, which is pretty cool. Now going back to the email though, one of the things that it talks about is this right here, where it says Below Zero is not finished. Right? It's full of bugs, it lacks polish, runs poorly, and is missing features. We are offering early access not because we want your money, but because we want your feedback. We make better games when we make them with you. And that was very true with the first game. If you open up the game itself, that's one of the first things that you see is that you can go and you can give feedback with this stuff. And that's awesome to be kind of part of that with the early access games where you're getting to test it along the way. That also means though that certain things might not be finished. I know in the first one, and I joined early enough, it had a good amount done, but then you'd hit a certain point and you couldn't go further. And then that might even change later. I did a video where I showed how to get to the inactive lava zone. Well, they changed that tunnel and they moved it. So with that video, if you go to that same spot, there's nothing there now. I actually had to play in chunks, and then I'd have to wait a couple months before that next chunk would pop up. Getting all the way towards the end where you actually find the final precursor base, and you're dealing with like Emperor Leviathans, and then dealing with trying to get the stuff to open up the eggs, and what the material was going to be for that all changed. There's a lot of tweaks that are going to happen, so you have to keep that in mind when you're playing an early access game. And it's exactly what they're talking here. It's missing features, all these other things, but they're wanting feedback. So if you're playing it, trying to give that feedback, it looks phenomenal. Going back to their Favreau site and seeing this stuff in the stages and what's going to happen right here is very, very cool. Also, and all the little things that they're gonna add, hover pad, all these other things. So I'll be interested to see, especially with what you can look through here, these marks that they're trying to hit, what's actually in the game. And I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos when it actually launches, so look forward to those. Get ready. So for anybody that's been following along, I mean, we got 4 more days, so I'm super excited about this. Definitely ready to dive back in and see what they have to offer with this one. And because it's its own full-fledged game, my assumption is it's going to be just as epic and as large as the first game. I don't know how big the world is or anything like that, so it'll be interesting to see once we kind of get that first taste of the game, what they're kind of aiming for with all of this. So 4 more days, guys. So if you liked the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all of my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Next week, I'm going to start posting all these videos, and I'm going to try and basically just, for the first handful, just really do gameplay videos. And then after that, once I start learning certain things, figuring things out, then I'll do those shorter videos that everybody seems to like the most about where to find certain things, or if you get stuck, what you can do and things like that. Thanks for watching.